New year, same result. The Yankees, for the 17th time in a row, have defeated the Baltimore Orioles. Tonight they do it 9-3. A dominating performance, and it started off early. Home runs early, home runs late. The biggest guys on the team getting hits. Guys who had been in a slumber breaking out of it. Another dominating performance from Cole, and the Yankees are now 3-1 on the baseball season after a couple days off with the Marlins COVID outbreak that may have reached the Phillies, so the Yankees didn't want to play them, or baseball didn't want the Yankees to play them. Regardless, the Yankees get out of Philly, they head to Baltimore, and they pick up a win here in their first win in a few days, and now they move to 3-1. What's up, guys? It is Frankie here. We are coming at you live, again, just seconds after this game. And, this is just great. This is what you expect. This is what you expect when the Yankees play the Orioles. The Yankees are just that much better. The Yankees are cheaters. Possibly, yeah, I know the letter. I get it. Very possibly they're cheaters, but, for now I'm just going to... I don't think they're cheaters now. And even if we did cheat, the Astros did it better. Or the Astros did it. The Astros cheated more. Actually, I'll get to the Astros in just a second here. I'll talk about the whole thing that happened yesterday with the Astros and the Dodgers. But this game started off, and DJ LeMahieu coming back, getting a home run right out of the gate. It's just, what's going on here? Because also, if I'm watching the Mets game right now, wow, it's 6-5 Boston. There's the Mets trying to pull off a comeback here against Boston. This Astros game's bro. Oh, the Astros, are they still tied right now, like 1-1 in the 10th? Yeah, 1-1 in the 11th. Goodness gracious, they cannot kill the Dodgers. But DJ getting that home run early, and 4 for 5, 2 RBIs today, was just so good. Man, I love DJ. Love DJ. Always getting big hits. He did it here right at the beginning of the game, which basically ended the game, right? That you just knew right away the Orioles were not coming back after that. He drills it to 358 feet, barely gets it in, inside the pole, and then from there it was off. Ford hit an RBI sacrifice fly, and then Aaron Judge, his first home run of the season. When Aaron Judge gets going, and Judge had a start to the season here, but tonight 2 hits, including the home run. He then scored on a wild pitch in the 9th, but in the 7th, in the 60th, he had an RBI single. But you had the Judge home run. You had Aaron Hicks hitting a 2-run home run to make it 5-1. DJ hit another RBI single. And Stanton hit an RBI single in the 9th. Again, just the Yankees' offense were relentless tonight, just like they've been the entire past year with the Orioles, just dominating them from start to finish. Again, 17 wins here in a row for this Yankee team. They'll try to make it 18 tomorrow. Eventually, the streak is going to end. Whenever it does, it's been an unbelievable ride, and I've enjoyed it very, very much. And with no Gleyber Torres home run tonight, they did not need a Gleyber Torres home run to pull this off. Joe Kelly, you saw Joe Kelly was in the wrong. If you're going to throw it to us, don't throw it at our heads. Unacceptable. Okay, fine. Like maybe throw it in the back of it. Okay, fine. That's a fair point. But the Astros, I don't think, get to talk about what's acceptable and not acceptable. I don't think the Astros have any right to do that. And then you had Garrett Cole, and again, this is what as a Yankee fan you wanted. You wanted to see Garrett Cole be great, and it's what he's done. And right out of the gate, 2 starts, 6 2/3, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. Most of those runs coming late, giving up the 2-run home run to Smith. And after the home run, I was really like, I think he should be coming out. His pitch count's getting high, but Boone kept him in. And Smith hits the 2-run home run to make his night a little bit worse. But again, this is just, we have such a dominant starter and we have such a dominant ace. The 2-day layoff was actually a little bit helpful in that we were able to get him so quickly here. The fact that we were able to get him, in our 4th game, that the Yankees have now played 4 games on the year. He's now won in 2 of them. Has been great, and it's wonderful to see what he could be as a Yankee and his potential, and he's lived up to everything that we've wanted him to be right now. He's been so dominant, so just elite. Still confused how they lost Game 2. They just got blown out in Game 2. It happens. You can kill somebody throwing at their heads, bro, period. Yes, that is fair. That happened 100 years ago, but yes, you can kill somebody throwing at their heads. I'm not a fan of throwing at people's heads, so that is a fair point there. I'm not going to disagree with you on that. So you're saying because we cheat, our players deserve to die? No, I'm not saying that because you cheated, your players deserve to die. I'm saying, I think that's a fallacy. I'm saying that the Astros don't get to talk about what's acceptable and not unacceptable. If somebody else wants to make the argument that what Joe Kelly did was wrong, that's a fair point. But I don't want to hear what the Astros say, okay, fine. Like, you could say, don't throw out our heads. But to say, that's wrong, that's not appropriate for the game, the Astros really don't have a right to talk about that. So that's what I mean. The Astros don't really have a leg to stand on in terms of, the unwritten rules of the game or, respecting the game. The Astros don't really have any right to say that. But no, they should not have their have balls thrown at their heads. That sounded weird. They should not have any baseballs thrown at their heads at 100 miles an hour. There you go, that's something better. But this was just tonight. Great game. I was scared about what happened here with the Phillies over the last 2 days. We thought they were going to play on Monday. Found out that the Marlins had COVID. And we don't know if the Phillies had COVID. I think Cespedes struck out here in the Mets game. So the Mets are now down 1. Bottom of the ninth. Bases loaded. But with we don't know if the Phillies have COVID yet, but the Yankees baseball didn't want the Yankees to risk it, so they didn't play the game on Monday or Tuesday. They went to Baltimore on Wednesday. How long do you think it will be until the New York team wins a major trophy? I'm hoping it's this year. I'm hoping the Yankees can pull this off, but I'm gonna hopefully say this year because I don't see it with the Knicks. I don't see it with the Jets or the Giants. I don't see it with either one of those teams. So I think it's got to be the Yankees or the Mets. The Mets trying to make it. Mets trying to get to 4-2 here if they can pull this off here tonight. But the Mets have been pretty good this year. The Mets have been, except for the Edwin Diaz blown save, the Mets have been good so far. So credit to the Mets. But the Yankees have been just a little bit better. Their winning percentage is just a little bit better. They're 3-1. I think they lead the AL East. No, actually the Rays lead the AL East. The Rays are 4-1. So Tampa's been really good too here as well. Sorry, bro. I will never defend Joe Kelly. He was immature about the whole thing. I'm not defending. I'm not saying I'm asking you to defend or not defend Joe Kelly. I'm just saying again, the Astros really don't have a right to talk about what's acceptable and what's not unacceptable. I'm not really. This was actually the first time I didn't really care about what Joe Kelly did. I threw at the Astros, whatever. I wasn't like, yeah, go get him, Joe. I was just like this year has really changed my perspective on a lot of things. There's just some things I just don't really care about anymore. And if people want to throw balls at baseballs near the Dodgers, not at the Astros, not their heads, but if they want to okay, Red Sox won the game. Wow, the Mets, another heartbreaking loss for the Mets. Bases loaded, with I think nobody out, and the Mets not able to score, not able to get enough runs there. So brutal there for the Mets. I guess I'll turn on to the Yankee game now, Yankee post game. But the Astros really, again, if you want to throw at the Astros like next to them, fine, but don't throw at their heads. That I do agree with there, but and I'm not defending okay, but I just didn't really. I'm kind of over it now. I've now come around to. I wish that we had cheated because I wish we had cheated better because Joe Kelly gets suspended 8 games. No Astro player got suspended. Looking back on it, I wish we had done that. We had known what pitcher was coming and all that. If we had known that, and if I had known, hey, you could cheat and you could win the World Series, and you could argue the Yankees already cheated, but definitively cheat like the Astros did. And all you do is lose your manager for a year. Who we were going to fire? We were going to fire Girardi anyway. You're going to lose your manager. You have to fire your manager, and no one in your team's going to get suspended, and you get to keep your World Championship. I would have done it too. So I'm now on the. I don't know if I'll ever be on the Astros side, but now it's just the way baseball has just completely mishandled this. The way the baseball has just kind of just brushed this off, just whatever. We're going to punish the team, but not the players. The way Manfred has handled this, and now they're we're coming after Joe Kelly harder than any Astros player. Is ridiculous, and just to show how baseball just does not have any leadership right now, and it is embarrassment what is going on with baseball right now in terms of how they're running this whole thing. But we'll get back to that in a little bit. There isn't really much to say about this game. This was the Yankees took the lead early, and they never looked back. They had a early advantage. They were much better than the Orioles. They came in and just ran them off the field just like they normally do, and so. Again, 16 wins in a row. Maybe tomorrow it's gonna. Now that I'm talking so much smack, maybe tomorrow's the day. Maybe tomorrow's the day this breaks because the streak is gonna break eventually. But this was just such a great victory here for the New York Yankees here today. After 2 days off to get this win, be as dominant as they were, and again now we see what happens. We'll see what happens again. Everything that we've wanted so far, and the great thing about the Yankees, and I've talked about this before, is this team is so deep. That a few guys can have bad nights, like Stanton didn't really have a big night, Torres did not really have a big night, and they could have other guys come in and dominate. All right, so I got some other comments here. Now 90% of the Patriots sitting out, do you think they'll still have a better season than the Bucks? I honestly have no idea. Yeah, a lot of the Patriots sitting out, very, very weird thing that New England is doing here with all these guys. I know it's COVID right now, but everybody in the Patriots jumping ship is weird. The Astros were only granted immunity in exchange for honesty. Yeah, that's fair. Patriots got easier to defeat because of opt-outs, yes. Plus the Players Union win all major punishment. The Baseball Players Union, the most powerful Players Union. That's why we are not having games in a bubble, because the Players Union wanted to play games in their own stadiums. They did not want to have a bubble, and the Players Union is too powerful. So that's why. The Yankees were 3 steps out of Baltimore all game. Yeah, just another typical Yankee defeat here against the Orioles. What more can you say? Just it's just remarkable to me that this continues to go on as dominant as it has. So, if you're new to this channel, I should point out, and we're going to get to more stuff here. If you're new to this channel and you like what you see, make sure you subscribe down below for more content like this, more baseball content every day. Starting tomorrow, we will have NBA content. I should point that out as well. Starting tomorrow, we will have NBA content. We will have everyday NBA content. With that, I have no idea when these... this might be... We're nearing the end of these Yankees live streams. Now, we will still do the Yankee live streams. I promise you that we will continue to do New York Yankees videos. We'll continue to do Yankee reaction vlogs, but I don't know if they're going to be live streamed or if they're going to be like something that they're either going to be either live streams or they're going to be things that I put on recorded and then I upload it to YouTube. So I don't know what the plan is going to be going forward because you only get 3 notifications a day. So I'm going to try to use those, and I'm going to be doing a lot of videos, obviously on the Yankees, on basketball. So starting tomorrow and every home run video. So starting tomorrow. These Yankees videos may not be live streamed. We'll continue to do live streams, but they will not. We'll continue to do Yankee vlogs, but they may not be live streams. They may just be like normal, just me talking to the camera 5-10 minutes with no live stream, with no live reaction. So, but yes, there will be Yankee videos every day. I can promise you. I just cannot promise you whether or not it's live stream. So check your local listings for whether or not we'll be doing live streams going forward. Just want to tell you guys that. Imagine the Yankees have an injury crisis. They had that last year. I don't want that to happen this year. And so far, they really haven't. Just been COVID. And we're going to get Tanaka back on Saturday, it looks like, so that's going to be... I'm very happy to see that. If Buffalo just loses star and every other team loses key players, can the Bills finally win a bowl? I feel like the curse of Scott Norwood is just too strong. Honestly, I have no idea. But, Bills made it to the playoffs last year, which I forget about because the playoffs was only a few months ago, like 6 months ago, but it feels like 100 years ago. So maybe. I don't know. I really don't know what's going to go on there with your Buffalo Bills. Oh gosh, hold on. Gosh, I put this on. So Yankees win 9-3. Again, they moved to 3-1 on the baseball season. Also, due to all the players sitting out, the Jags win the Super Bowl. Calling it now. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there are players sitting out here. I really don't know how I feel about an NFL season. I don't know how I feel about a baseball season. I don't find this baseball season particularly safe. I mean, you see all these guys getting COVID right now. You see every single player right now getting COVID. You see players continuing to break social distancing guidelines, not wearing masks, giving each other high fives. I don't feel, and with football, it's going to be 3 times worse. I do not feel comfortable. And with football, you can definitely guarantee you're not going to break. Like, you are going to not, you're going to continue to get the virus, like, you're going to get it because you're going to be touching guys. It's tackle football, so you're going to be spreading it. So I don't know how I feel about the NFL doing this, but money talks. I heard a saying, money talks, BS walks, and that's what we're going to get here. We're going to get a lot of money. Let's keep this going. Dodgers lead 2-1. There's your revenge. Dodgers, now get over it. Dodgers won? Oh, Dodgers are leading right now. That's right. It's a game in Houston. So the Astros have a chance of tying it here, but we'll see for sure here. You got it like that. Again, the Dodgers are really good, and I've said this. The Dodgers are really good. I just cannot trust them. Social distance football, yeah, it's not possible. It's not possible. Social distance baseball, maybe. Social distance basketball in a bubble. Very probable. Social distance football, no. Not in a bubble. No. It's not happening. And I just think that we're just heading towards a disaster here. But I don't know, man. I really don't know what's going to go on here with what the NFL is doing here. But we'll find out in about a month and a half because it's crazy to think that football is sneaking up here, that September's coming soon. But it doesn't feel like that because this whole year is upside down. It feels like April, but it's September. So it's just a weird year that we have going on here, obviously. Oh, it's the whole runner. I forgot. I keep forgetting about that. Every time I hear that, I'm like, oh, that's right. Runner on second. I hate that rule. I hate it. I don't want it to happen, but baseball wants to speed up the games this year, so that's what we're going to get. We're going to runner on second nonsense that Manfred loves to get. Manfred doing all these stupid rules because he just can't help himself trying to... these aren't helping the game, Manfred. Just move on with your pathetic life. It's the whole runner on second. Yeah, it's done anything. I was looking, seeing if anybody else had any other comments here. Man. Baseball. I just cannot stand Manfred right now. He is such an awful commissioner, and the rule changes he's making it's just in baseball, and the way he's handled the Astros thing. Come on, dude, just stop being pathetic. Stop being so awful at your job. Can you be possible? Is it possible that you can just not be awful for just 2 minutes? Probably not. It is what it is here. Not this time. So again, and as we just saw here, talking to the other New York team, the Mets lost. So Mets lose 6-5. Close game there, not able to get it done. Coming up, the Mets bullpen, yet again, Jacob deGrom not getting any run support, which is typical for Jacob deGrom. And yeah, that's hats with a that emoji, or I don't know what emoji that is. I don't speak emoji, so I barely speak English. It's hard for me to speak emoji. It was the Players Union, not Rob Manfred. Oh, okay. Why would the Players Union want that? Gosh, I can't. There's so many reasons why now. Why I keep watching baseball, but there's so many reasons why I can't stand it. There's so many things that just annoy me about baseball. Even though I love baseball, I love the sport. Gosh, there's so many things about this sport that annoy me, and I think that annoy every baseball fan because we love the sport, and some of the things that they're doing is just nonsensical. Makes no gosh darn sense. We should go through the box score here as well for just a second here. I don't know if we can, if we pulled it up here. Well, again, my computer has once again froze. As you guys know, my computer freezes a lot here on the show, so it's frozen once again. So now I have to go to ESPN.com and pull up the stats here. Again, Yankees win 9-3. The Yankees are now 3-1 on the baseball season. Kelly suspended 8 games for Astros. And yeah, Dodgers up 2-1 right now. Maybe Houston can pull this off. ACC MLB mulling 7-inning doubleheader. Shut up. MLB mulling 7-inning double headers. Manfred, stop. Stop. This man's an idiot. What is he doing? Why? That's not baseball. That is not baseball. I am not convinced Rob Manfred likes baseball. I think Rob Manfred is trying to sabotage baseball from the inside. I think he hates baseball and he's trying to sabotage it from the inside. What a shame. I know that's not confirmed yet, the 7-8, but what a shame. What an absolute shame. Shame on him. Shame on him, and launch him into space. Some people say fire Manfred. Fire Manfred into space so that he can't do any more harm to anyone else. To any other living creature. There's a few other people that deserve it, but he especially. So you have the box score here. Pulling it up here. Again, this was supposed to be the Marlins that played tonight against the Orioles, but it was the Yankees instead, and I'm sure the Orioles didn't like that. LeMahieu goes 4 for 5 tonight with 2 RBIs. Beautiful to see. Great to see him back out there. Judge goes 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Torres with a bad night, 0 for 4. Stanton 1 for 3, 1 RBI. Hicks 1 for 3, 2 RBIs, including the home run. Ford 0 for 2. Gary Sanchez 0 for 4. Gary Sanchez's batting average is 0. Cue the fire Gary Sanchez chance, or cue the bench Gary Sanchez. Yankee fans want to turn on this guy yet again. Urshela 0 for 3, but Gardner 0 for 4. So, the bottom of the lineup not great. Who else is... Man, Gardner and Sanchez both batting 0 right now. I mean, for Gardy, if this is the end, like last year, I wasn't expecting him to be that great last year. So if this is the end for him, like in terms of being a legitimate competitor, then it is what it is. But it's sad to see him go out like this. And Sanchez is just, people know. People just like they're so ready to turn on him. He's so hot and cold. Sanchez is just, gosh, he annoys me. I love him. Just so many weird feelings I feel when I watch Sanchez. Garrett Cole, 6 2/3, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. And then Avalon, Green, and Christie combined 2 1/3, 1 hit, no runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Great performance from the Yankees bullpen. Again, obviously, great performance from the Yankees starting rotation. This was just a complete... There's not much breakdown for the game other than this was just a complete all-in-all beatdown. This was just complete start to finish, total annihilation by the Yankees here. And they keep it rolling here. They're now on a 2-game winning streak, which in this season it's long. A 2-game winning streak in this season is like... It's like what? In like other seasons, like a 5-6 game winning streak. So it's so seasonally young. Manfred, I wonder if I'll be able to... I wonder if I'll ever be able to walk outside my Blue Jays jersey again. Your Buffalo Blue Jays jersey? I don't know about that. I think you will one day. Do you think Rob Manfred is an alien? It's possible. Manfred for president? No. I'm not answering that Hat's question about Manfred Donald Trump. I'm going to leave that alone. Yeah, it's... I just cannot understand Manfred constantly just doing the wrong thing. Just constantly and annoying all of us. Just stop being so bad. Please. Stop with all these stupid rule changes. No one needs it. No one wants it. No one needs it. Just... there's the LeMahieu home run. Just right there on the left side. I gotta ask, by the way, and I don't know this for a fact, are there like Orioles fans watching the game from like outside the stadium? Because I think, because I was thinking, obviously no one's allowed in the stadium. But But there's nothing that says about like if you can find a way to watch the game from outside the stadium. There's nothing that says you can't do that. I don't think. So maybe there's people who are like watching the Orioles game right now from outside the stadium. There's Yankees fans who are watching it from outside the stadium. I have no idea if that's true. But I feel like if it's something that possibly could be done, it was a joke. Hats. Oh, okay, fine. We just try not to get political here at all. I know it's hard to do in this climate, but we try our best. I wasn't making it political. It was a joke. I know. I just let's just not touch that. I try not to start it. So and also NBA starts tomorrow. That's gonna be great. To have the NBA back, along with baseball, NBA is probably gonna make it. And shout out to the NBA who continues to test for coronavirus in their bubble, and no one gets it. NBA, fantastic job as always. Adam Silver right now, really liking Adam Silver right now. Really, like this guy is really what a clutch job. If Manfred can run to the MLB, I got a shot to be mayor. Yeah, shot to be president, dude. You got a good shot at being president if Manfred can run baseball. I don't know how he got it, and like so easily and so quickly. Like people were just like, yeah, this guy. Like, let's keep it going. Like just, it's so frustrating, so annoying. Looking at this here. Waiting for my thing to come back. So, again, we got about 10 more minutes here. So, if you guys have any final comments, any final questions here, obviously, please let us know here at the Frankie G YouTube live stream here that we're doing. We're going to be back tomorrow with another Yankee live stream, Yankee video. I don't know if it's going to be a live stream, but we'll be back with the Yankee reaction tomorrow. And then, as well, tomorrow, we are going to have a Clippers-Lakers reaction. So, right after Clippers-Lakers, come back here, and we're going to react to the two best teams in the Western Conference, battling it out. In the return to the NBA, we're not going to do the Zion. As much as Zion's a great player and all, but New Orleans is not that great of a team, so it's kind of I just don't feel like doing that. But we will be doing. When is Manfred's contract up? I don't know if he has a contract. I think they're just going to renew him forever, which is so annoying. It's all good, Hatstros. Okay, fine. Yeah, Clippers Lakers again tomorrow. So tune in right after that game as we will recap that. And yeah, well, let me pull that up. And they're showing the Mets game right now. Boston kept it interesting. Boston early. They were like, we're gonna make you work for it, and they did. Boston was up 4-3, and then they made 6-3 here in the eighth. Yeah, Justin Wilson, rough game there. So, is there any other real stories of baseball? Again, I guess the big story right now of baseball is the Marlins. What's gonna happen there? Are they? By the way, if I'm reading this correctly, and I'm not 100% sure about this, so I need to double check this. I think the Marlins are leading the NL East. I want to double check this. I think the Marlins right now are leading the National League East, which is hilarious if that's the case, considering what has happened to them over the last few days. The Marlins are leading the National League East, and this, by the way, was the best. This was considered the best division in baseball, I think, going into this year. The Marlins are 2-1. They're top of the division, ahead of the Braves, who are 3-3. The Mets, who are 3-3. The Phillies, who are 1-2, and the Nationals, who are 2-4. The Marlins, who have not played, and their entire team has COVID, is right now leading the NL East. If you're the Marlins, you should keep this up. If you're the Marlins, take as much time as you need. If you're the Marlins, right now, just stay out. Just stay out as long as you can. Try to rest up. Try to get back healthy. And because right now you got it pretty easy. You got to get Rockies and Padres right now are tied at the top of the NL West at 4-1, and the Twins are 4. So right now there are 3 teams right now who have the best record in baseball. So if the season ended right now, we'd have a tie between the Twins, the Rockies, and the Padres. So keep an eye out for those 3 teams there. The Astros tie it. Wow, the Astros have tied the game. Unbelievably, this team will never die, and this is why, folks, I've been saying when we were talking about the Yankees, I was talking about the Astros cheating and all that. I was like, yeah, but the Astros are really good. Like even without the cheating, the Astros are still really good, and they're showing that now. That even in the season, we lose Verlander, don't mind. We're gonna come back. And right now, it's the bottom of the 11th. Actually, we should turn this on here. It's the bottom of the 11th right now. It's 2-2, and that's just trying. Oh, Anthony Davis looks like he's going to play tomorrow night, which is great. Yeah, we also have not been talking that much about the game. We've kind of moved on because again, it's Yankees domination of the Orioles are not a very good team. The Yankees are a very good team. The Yankees bound early on. There's nothing really much to break down. It's just everything's right into place. LeMahieu comes back and delivers. Cole comes, a second great start from him. Just another great Yankee performance. They're shooting a call at second base. So, oh gosh. We were just in here for the World Series a few months ago, and now we're back, and look, there's nobody there. It's crazy how different the world is from the last time the Astros were there to the next time. You mean 2020, I'll lower taxes by 2%, but then raise it 30%. Okay. Don't raise my taxes, please. I don't want it. No, please don't. But we got about 5 more minutes here again, so just again to recap this game again, this was a beautiful, imagine supporting a relevant team. The Astros are relevant. The Astros are very relevant. Yankees are too. So, there's a lot of relevancies. Right now, they're all relevant because everybody has a chance of winning this year. Everyone right now has a chance of winning it all, based on the fact that who knows when the season might end. So, as long as you and you can claim unofficial championship status if you have the best record by the time this season ends, and we don't have a world championship. So, again, very interesting. But for the Yankees. This was, again, I gotta stop saying again, 17 games in a row now. They continue to be dominant, excellent, continue to own Baltimore. Baltimore still feel bad for them. It's a rough team. And the Yankees, I was talking about my team. Oh, okay, that's fine. And the Yankees continue to dominate them. 17 wins in a row against this team. That is remarkable. That is remarkable what the Yankees have been able to do here against this Astros team constantly over and over. This Orioles team over and over and over again. I wish they dominated the Astros like they dominated the Orioles, but the Astros are really good again, as I made my point. So it's great to see this team get off to such a good start. Let's hope that they don't get COVID, and let's hope they continue to dominate here. Let's hope they continue to win games here. We'll see if they do it tomorrow. And they'll look to go 4-1 on the baseball season. I don't know who's starting tomorrow, but defeat the Crybabies. The Dodgers, whatever. And by the way, the Dodgers should really make a complaint. Ohtani hit a home run. Oh, it's great to see. Shohei Ohtani hits a home run here for the Angels to make it 3-1. Welcome back, Ohtani. I'm not going to get on the Dodgers for being crybabies. The Dodgers should really be upset about the fact that they lost Game 7 at home. They should really be upset about that. They lost Game 7 of the World Series. New York has been bullying Baltimore for a while now. Yeah, it's been going on. It's been going on all last year. It goes on this year. Again, Baltimore, not a very good team, and the Yankees take advantage of that every single time. So, what more is there to say? It's just a constant beatdown here for the Yankees, over and over and over again. And yeah, I know I've been saying the same thing, but there's nothing really different to add to what has been just constant greatness from New York. And Baltimore, they need a while to get back to where they once were, which is like 2014 when they were competing for an AL pennant. Man, so good to see. So, go Yankees, 3-1, continuing to win. 2-game winning streak, 3 out of 4. Let's see where the rest of the season goes. Let's see if they can pick up a win tomorrow and keep it rolling. All right, so I should get going. I should get rolling here, guys. Again, thank you so much, as always, for watching. If you like what you see, make sure you subscribe down below for new content every single day. We'll be back later tonight with the Every Home Run video from today, which I have not started working on yet, but I will as soon as this video ends. As soon as I'm done in about a minute and a half, I will click off. And then, starting tomorrow, Lions versus Jags, Super Bowl 55. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Lions, Jags. What the heck? So, do want to again say, starting tomorrow, NBA videos every day. We're going to have buzzer beater videos come back. We're going to have that come back in a couple weeks. We're going to do that. And then, starting tomorrow, NBA live reactions every day. Mostly every day. We're going to have NBA live reactions to the biggest games. We're going to have those. We'll continue to do the Yankee live vlogs. We'll continue to do those, whether they're going to be live streamed or not. We'll continue to do Yankee vlogs. We will continue to do all the things that we've been doing here on this channel before the COVID stuff. We'll continue to do all the peace out, people. Good night. Yummy. Good night. We'll continue to do the NBA stuff that we love doing. We'll continue to do baseball stuff. We'll continue to do all the stuff that we were doing before this and shortly after this. And it's gonna be baseball and basketball are playing at the same time. Hockey's getting ready to. Marlins are now at 18 positive tests. Congratulations, Marlins are just sad to see that. And the Marlins and Dodgers are going into the 11th right now. So baseball and basketball at the same time. It's great. It's feeling like the world's coming back together again. ever so slightly. So thank you guys again for watching. I'll be back tomorrow for Lakers Clippers and Yankees Orioles game 2. Until then, take care.